Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I decided to go out to some older locations that don't have a lot of history. So I dug a lot of low tones and mid tones and found some silver and some pretty interesting things that I would like to share with you. But before we get to that, let me show you something that I want to do for some of the videos that are upcoming. I did also want to show you guys this cool buffalo nickel that I got back in change this week. There's no date on it, unfortunately, but I was very happily surprised to see that sitting in my pocket change when I checked out at the store. So pretty cool find there. I was going to show you guys that. But here's the real meat and potatoes. This is kind of cool. We had a local coin show here this last week, and I bought myself some cool coins. I bought some world coins and some US coins. What I'm going to do for the next few months at least is try and buy back some of this stuff with the change that I dig up every week. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I am going to buy two pretty cool coins and show you guys what you can purchase with just some of your metal detecting change. So with that said, let's get straight to metal detecting. Well, here is a really strange find. I just got a 71 signal just below the grass, probably about an inch down actually, and I popped this out. 1988 McDonald's Corporation, China, UD3. It is a hamburger, and it looks like it's something that folds out into something. If you give me a moment, I'll try and open it up and we'll see what the heck this thing is. Not really sure. What the heck is that thing supposed to be? I really don't know. It doesn't fold out into something that I recognize, but that is an unusual find. I've never found anything like that. And it's got some sort of metal in it that rings up on the detector in the low 70s. So I'll have to look that up and figure out exactly what that is supposed to represent. But we'll take it. Certainly makes the day a little bit more interesting when you dig stuff like this up out of the ground. Thought I was digging up a piece of trash, but this 66 signal was actually something kind of interesting. Looks as though I've got a wedding ring, but it's not gold or silver or anything like that. I'm going to guess it's probably titanium or something of that nature. Well, not titanium, it's too heavy. What is that going to be? I don't know. There may be some markings in there, but certainly nothing real special. But I'm sure somebody unfortunately was kind of upset that they lost that, so we'll put it in the bag. Kind of to my surprise, in the last hour I've found like 4 or 5 rings. They've all been junkers, and this one is too, but it's definitely the most unusual of the rings I've found today. Take a look at this. Wow, that's quite the ring. It's got some like claws on the side and a big pink marbly looking thing in the center. So not something that I will ever wear, but that's all right. It's kind of different. Well guys, I swear to you, I have not looked at this item just yet. I just got an 84-85 signal on the Fisher Goldbug Pro and popped a little bit of soil, and I can see a ring that may be kind of nice. So let's take a look together. My signal was a little high for it to be gold, but I'm not really sure what we got here. Let's take a look. There it is right there. What is that going to be? That looks pretty nice. And it looks like an adult's ring. What the heck is this? Oh man, what is that? It's got some weight to it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back here in just a minute. We'll find out together. Well, this is an interesting ring. At first I thought this was gonna be like yellow and white gold or something like that, but then it cleaned up kind of weird, and I thought it might have been just like a stainless steel ring or something strange. But no, it is marked 925 there in the band. So it's actually kind of an odd looking silver ring. And I have a suspicion that this may have been a wedding band at one time. It's not going to have a ton of value, but it's actually a pretty nice little ring. I'm not sure if it's going to be some sort of designer ring or what, but That is a heck of a good find. I'll be happy with that. I have found probably 7 or 8 rings so far today. Lots and lots of rings. And this is by far my best one so far. So I'm happy with that. We'll put it away. It has been kind of slow going here recently, you guys, but that's all right. I was going to check back in with you. I got this Los Angeles Rams dog tag, which is kind of fun. What's interesting, too, is this used to be the St. Louis Rams. They changed over to Los Angeles a few years ago. So I grew up with them being the St. Louis Rams. And then I did get a token a little while ago, a little carousel token, which is pretty common around here. I find quite a few of these. So we'll get back at it, though. Wow, I can't believe I even investigated this signal. It was just a tiny little 71 signal, and I had to dig around for it, and it was about 4 inches down. And I found something kind of cool, and it looks to be another piece of silver. Let's take a look. It was just a squeaker of a signal. I could barely hear it, but that looks to be a little pendant. That is interesting. I'll clean it up a little bit, but I think it is marked on the side. Yeah, right there, sterling. What the heck? I guess that's a little tiny Bible, maybe? Something like that? That is pretty cool. I guess it at one time hung on a necklace. Well, I don't know that I'll clean it up too much more right now, but I'll clean it up at home. That is very strange. I'm glad I decided to investigate that. That's pretty cool. Well, to my surprise, I just got a deep quarter signal at about 6 inches down and popped my plug, and I might have a little silver ring sitting here, so let's take a look. I have not fully cleaned it just yet, but I think that's going to be a little silver ring, I think. Just a band is all it is, I think. So nothing terribly special. Let me see if I can't rub on it just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what it is, just a really badly tarnished silver band ring. So not bad. We'll put that away and keep detecting. I just got a key a little while ago. Nothing terribly special there, but it's actually my first key of the week. So I'll put that in the bag. But then right here, I got something kind of interesting that I was really not expecting. This was a big, loud 8081 signal on the Fisher Goldbug Pro. And I got Pikachu. Look at that. That's pretty funny. He's obviously been in the ground for a little while. 2017. Oh, it's not that old. But the iron or steel links up there have certainly rusted pretty badly. So pretty cool. I don't know that I've ever dug up Pikachu. So you just never know when you're metal detecting. Guys, I'm out here in the dark once again, and I just got a little 6970 signal at less than an inch down. I think I have a tiny piece of silver. I think it's a little tiny pendant, if I'm not mistaken. It certainly looks right. Cleaned up pretty well. It's nothing real nice, but that's okay. Looks like it's probably a homebrew. Somebody made that at home. But we'll take it. Little piece of silver, more than likely. Very good. Back at the house now, everyone. So let's take a look at all my finds from this week. Well, everybody, there is the board for this week. It is relatively full, but we are going to come over here first and just take a look at the trash. Quite a bit of that. I did find a lot of stuff that I pulled out of the ground, but also stuff sitting on top of the ground. So if you're going to go out and enjoy this hobby, please take as much trash with you as you can. We are going to go around the board a little bit, though. I got myself a little Barbie arm, it looks like, and there's a little corroded angel. Got a pile of pull tabs, but not as many as I was expecting, digging and investigating the low tones. So I got some of those. More importantly, here's another thing that I find all the time that I was going to show you guys. These little aluminum caps off of small alcohol bottles. I find these all the time now too, and they ring up kind of high on my metal detector, so I find a lot of those. Got a little toy car from 2020. Piece of brass, and that's also a piece of brass, so those go in my scrap barrel. Got a few lead sinkers there, a little butterfly pin. Got a pile of change. I ended up with like $12 or more in change, so a lot of pennies. And I'll show you what I bought here in just a second. There's that key that I found. I got a St. Louis Rams dog tag, a little computer chip. This is a funny find that I pulled out of the ground, this little electronic candle. It's got something in it that rang up on the detector. And then this is the same case with this 1988 McDonald's Happy Meal toy. I think it's a knockoff of the Transformers from the 80s. Kind of a strange find there. Got some carabiners, a pipe fitting, some little odds and ends. There's a striker out of a lighter, pencil top, and a little like Hello Kitty thing. Looks like an earring. Got a few of these things. These were right next to each other. Not sure if that was off a necklace or what. They're little crowns. I did get one piece of a toy car or a toy tractor, I guess, or combine or something like that. Kind of a strange thing. I got a flashlight sitting in the grass. I got this bottle opener key thing that would go on somebody's fob. Piece of brass. This is a funny find. This was actually a big iron target while I was out detecting. A little wrench. There's a bullet. Pikachu, of course. I actually really like that find. Little Pikachu pin. There's that buffalo nickel that I got back in change. Excuse me, I didn't find that metal detecting. Got that back in change this week. Got a lot of rings this week, which is kind of crazy. These are all junkers. They're all brass and aluminum and things like that. But got a lot of rings. And then I got this tungsten ring. I couldn't think of what it was made of when I first found it, but it is tungsten. I suspect somebody was probably wearing that as a wedding ring. I got this really junky little sterling ring right here. It's in pretty bad shape. It's really just a scrap. That little book-looking piece of silver is interesting. It's off of a necklace. I think that's pretty cool. And then this little silver pendant is also kind of neat. But this is definitely the best piece of silver that I found this week. I think that also was a wedding band at one time. It's 925 silver. No gold, unfortunately, but it's kind of a nice ring. And I got a little carousel token right there. Is that most everything? It's pretty much the whole board, except for the two things that I bought this week. I was going to show you guys when you metal detect and you go to coin shows, you can actually buy silver coins from the 1700s and sometimes even the 1600s on a metal detecting budget. This is a 1 shilling, 1750 from Hamburg, Germany. Pretty cool little coin there. It's got a castle or cathedral on this other side. Pretty low silver content, but like I said, on a metal detecting budget, you can buy pretty old silver coins. I just wanted to show this off. I am a coin collector, and I wanted to kind of diversify some of the coins I was buying this year with my metal detecting money. And then here's another coin. This one is from Württemberg in Germany. I might not be saying that correctly, but another really cool old coin. This one is from 1776, the year that the United States declared its independence from England. And those weird symbols in the middle, I think, are elk horns. It's like the state seal of Württemberg. Back at that time, I think it was a German state and may still be so today. I'm not entirely sure. Not a great historian on Germany, unfortunately. I think this is 1/48th of a thaler is the denomination. I read a little bit of German, but I'm no expert. But yeah, like I said, when you go out and you metal detect, you can literally buy coins from the 1700s on a metal detecting budget, which is kind of cool. And they're cool coins to have in my collection. All in all, pretty fun week. Found a few interesting relics that will go in the collection, and honestly had a lot of fun. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye now.